Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Furvis the Lothwolf, and this is Hardspace Shipbreaker, a game that I have not done in a while, but it's a lot of fun with a great lore that they have developed for it. Um, yeah, I want to do some more of it. Apparently, they worked out a deal with their publisher to actually own all rights to the franchise. So that's a cool thing. Which in turn means that they can do other projects.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
Oh, nothing else to say? Okay, fair enough. So our playthrough right now is we're done with everything. However, like, we are ready to just move on with the story and complete the game altogether. But I am kind of farming it a little bit to try and break it, or try and get rid of the debt in full. And as you can see, we have made quite good progress on that. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna go with the thing that I know over the ghost ship. Cause it's been a while since I last played this game. Well, let's go with the smaller one.
Trying to get some salvage for Amy.
I don't know. I think the salvage might be more for Ron and Ron and you.
I don't know. Ship salvage, huh? That's definitely Ron's department, and Amy's the one who owns the ship, so...
Well, yeah, but Ron's the one that does all the maintenance stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess if you find something
And,
really interesting in the ghost ship, maybe that'd be something for me. But fusion
well, I
cores
mean,
are fusion cores.
Regis does
Does your
some work alongside Ron.
That's nice to say.
Unless I misunderstood what you were doing before. Alright, let's feed that furnace dragon, yes?
Brr.
That's what we were calling that. The furnace dragon.
At least you work for a cool company. They have a paw print as their logo.
I would not call them cool.
Airlock depressurizing.
Garu caters to monsters if they look like wolves.
Ah, right. He is one of those
Airlock pressurizing.
monster folk, we'll say. Oh, jeez, it's one of these ships. Ugh.
What does that mean?
Oh, these ones are just annoying to deal with. The passenger ships.
Okay, at least the PA system isn't just installed with like space clippy.
Oh, jeez.
Hello. It looks like you're trying to dismantle this ship. Would you like help?
No, it's hello. It looks like you are trying to dismantle the ship. Do you mind if I say goodbye to my family?
Yes. You should just get to work.
So I am enjoying a pickles and cheese sandwich, and I do not care if people do not like pickles. It's yummy.
Pickles are great.
Pickles are fine. I haven't had a. Well, I guess I had a fast food burger that had pickles on it.
Oh, jeez!
I got a big jar of dill pickles.
Oh, explosive decompression.
Good helmet maintenance practices.
Why was that not pressurized?
Was it an airlock?
No!
Airlock depressurizing.
Just this random section was apparently not pressurized for some reason.
Well, now we know why the ship is being just decommissioned.
I don't even see any... I guess they just didn't turn on the atmosphere regulator in here?
They weren't using the section of the ship, so they probably had the life support off.
I mean, this is the hallway to the you know, cockpit, so...
Wait. Is it the other way around? Is your place outside not pressurized?
Well, yeah. You
The
think
space
they...
dock isn't pressurized.
No.
So
Have
when
you-
you opened that, the air came out, so that room was pressurized.
No. Okay. So, yeah, I am in space.
Right. So there's no air in here.
Out here.
And when you
So,
open
I
the
went
door to
in
the-
through the airlock,
Mhm.
which, you know, pressurized, as it's supposed to. This area was pressurized. I opened this door, which is an internal door. For some reason, it was not pressurized.
Okay.
This room was pressurized.
Yes.
For some
In the
reason,
cockpit,
just this section was not. And I see no reasons as to why. But either way, I guess that's dealt with. Might as well get to work.
Yeah.
Where is the route to the outside part? Do I have to cut through to get to it on this ship? Or is it over here? Ah, there it is. Even this area was pressurized before. I have no idea how that tiny little spot was not pressurized. Alright. Let's just double check, make sure there aren't any more surprises. Okay, looks like everything is unpressurized now. Okay.
Oh, you can just tell with the visor. That's nice.
Yeah, just that should not have been like that. At all.
Pressure goes tick 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 till it's ready to blow. Whoa.
I remember seeing this game once, and you have to like run really fast through the ship because it starts exploding or something.
That's only if you do things wrong.
Oh, I thought it was whenever you tried to take the reactor out.
The reactor is so... Yes, the reactor will start to destabilize and blow up. However, you can still process... Like, the reactor is not something that you take out first, you know?
That makes sense.
If you take the reactor out first, you done goofed.
Yeah, there is a process to taking out the reactor. You gotta first disconnect power, or You got two things you gotta do. Either disconnect power first or disconnect the cooling, but either way, you gotta disconnect both of those first. And even then, you still gotta pull the reactor out of its little housing, and that's when it will start destabilizing.
Fair enough.
This is my third time playing through this game. I love this game. I just haven't played it in a while. And
To
when
be honest, I should.
Hmm?
I was going to say, to be honest, I should give this game another chance because I did try it a long time ago, but it was kind of like I was like, this isn't really what I want. But it's like I've heard it developed very well.
Oh yeah, they did a great job.
Yeah, it kind of started as like a little demo almost.
Well, it literally was a demo at first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tech demo. But yeah, fair enough.
Well, rather they released it in early access, you know, like most games nowadays.
Mm-hmm. I just feel it came out incredibly early access, and it really didn't hit me the nicest. Like I was like, this probably might be something good, but right now it didn't interest me. So I should actually like try it out again at some point, but have to pick it up again.
I recommend it. And it's got a great story to it.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I mean, it is granted it is your rather typical you know, corporate bad kind of story, but the character, you get to know the characters, and it's just fun.
that's fair. I thought this was in like the Eve universe or something.
No. But from what I understand, they wanted to make something in Home World, I think it was, but didn't get the rights at the time, so they made this instead in their own
Okay.
universe.
Okay.
And then it was a pretty big success, so now they're making more of it.
I'm still wondering if we're ever going to get Outpost Infinity 2.
I'm not familiar with the first one, so...
Outpost Infinity is a weird game. There is no reason it should be good. Yet it is good. It is like if a game was designed by a bunch of people with severe ADD and a very strong focus on mechanics with absolutely no concern about the story. It's like, oh, let's make it an FPS, tower defense, RTS, scavenger, wave, ward, parkour, defender, or mobile base builder. You know, survival crafting game. Let's just do all of that in a game. Oh,
Fair
you don't
enough.
think it will work? You don't think it will work? Watch us.
We will make it work.
You must construct additional pylons.
The only real problem is that it is quite buggy at times. And the first game got abandoned for the second game.
That cracked apart like an egg. I did
Because
not know
basically
that
what...
game got abandoned.
Well, the first game got abandoned.
Oh, yeah.
For the second one. Basically, they got like quite far through developing the first game, and then like Unreal 5 came out. And then they're like, oh, should we just like, quickly give you all the stuff we were going to give you in the first one and just like not bother finishing the maps and story and just go straight to developing it on Unreal 5? And apparently people were like, yes, do that. So, yeah.
Oof. Well, at least they asked the community first.
I mean, to be honest, nobody really cared about the story. You played the story, Garrett. Would you say the story is exactly gripping?
Monster Hunter? Yeah.
The story is flimsy sci-fi BS excuse for the gameplay.
Deposit accepted.
So things you can't salvage, you throw into the Red Dragon.
Oh
Things
no,
you can salvage.
you can
Oh?
salvage everything. It's just a matter of where they go to get processed.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So like some items like this fume chute that goes into the barge because it's good as is. Nanocarbon goes into the processor because they don't really, they don't want to burn up the material. Most others go into the furnace to then get melted down.
Ah, okay. I thought it was just a way to dispose of items. I did not know that the furnace actually, like, processed stuff.
Well, the whole notion is you're a shipbreaker. You're dismantling this thing for scrap.
Right, and I figured there was parts you could use, and there was parts you threw into the furnace. 'Cause
Well,
you,
no, just like when you dismantle anything for scrap, there's parts that you put that are metal, parts that go to be melted down, parts that go to be reused as is, and parts that just need to be maybe slightly disassembled a
Here
bit
I'm
more
thinking-
intricately.
Here I'm thinking of, like, people when they're trying to salvage gold out of microchips, and they just toss the silicon into acid, and then they have the gold. But they throw away all the silicon.
I mean, that works if you don't care about the silicon and just want the gold.
Exactly.
The notion
So that's
here is
what
you're not trying to just get a thing from the ship. You're dismantling not just a computer chip. You're dismantling an entire server farm. That's
Plus, I thought the reactor, when it was going unstable, for instance, had to be disposed of. I did not know that you could salvage it.
No, the reactor goes into the barge.
Oh,
Even though
so you
it's
set
about
the
to explode?
barge off to explode.
No, the barge stabilizes it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Here I thought you just either shot it really, really far into space.
No.
Get rid of
A
them.
minute left, Cutter.
Fire photon torpedo.
No, the reactor is probably the most valuable part.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Well, I thought it was. I just didn't think the fuel was.
Everything's valuable. Just a matter of how much.
Even the explodey bits.
Yes. There are also some things like this here. There's a little pane of glass right there that goes into the furnace, but I can't get it out of there, so I just put it into the processor because,
Why did it all fade to black?
because you are only allowed to work for the full shift, and then you have to, end for the day.
Ah. I remember, like, watching someone play this and it just, like, scramble to grab oxygen and scramble to...
are you sure you're not thinking Breath Edge?
No, he is talking about this game. It's just
Okay.
that I am advanced far enough in this that my oxygen tanks last for the full shift.
Work shift. Fair enough.
But $3 million from all that for this shift. There's still a lot left to go.
Now, this is starting to make me think of Tin Can.
Tin Can.
Yeah, there was a game where you or an escape pod. And the whole thing. See, they've got little paw loading bars. You can't not like their salvage company. That's just right on point with the branding.
Yes, Guru, we know you are a fan of corporate America.
Leave time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
Ouch.
Oh.
But they have
Pets
paw
the
screensavers.
Yes, they clearly know their market. You cut them a lot of slack just because they got paw prints. Never mind the fact that they literally own your body. You could just decide to turn you off. And they literally do that.
Oh. Well, they don't advertise
was that spoilers? Or is that the end of your shift?
You'll see.
Oh dear. I presume they do that if you upset them.
Though I suppose it's not spoilers to say this, because it happens literally at the start. Your original body gets destroyed.
And they bring you back?
Yes. They have this advanced cloning thing, and it's literally the beginning of the game. You're signing up for joining them at the start of the game, and, yeah.
Is that the debt you're working off?
Yes.
Fair.
Okay, can't push that off, or it's got... No, that is definitely
So
disconnected.
I guess there's the whole existentiality of it. I mean, it's either very horrific or, wow, what an opportunity.
I believe they salvaged your head? No. Did they transfer consciousness, or is it just your clone?
Transfer consciousness.
So they gave you a second chance at life, but I'm guessing they're responsible for your death.
They own you. You are property until you pay off your debt.
Is this not better than being dead?
And then they'll just turn you off.
Ah. I see. That's the
That would
T's
be
and
my
C's.
assumption. Because, they can't let property go.
Yeah. You're no longer as useful because you're not as motivated to keep working.
Hey there, Moss.
And then you find out New Game Plus is just they wipe your memory and tell you the same thing all over again.
You know,
Yes, Portal.
technically they could do that.
Don't put me in charge of evil companies.
Why? We already established that you love corporate America. You are a big supporter of corporate America, as long as they have the proper branding, which they do.
I think a lot of people would have trouble hating them if they re-uploaded your consciousness into a furry body.
Oh,
You're
right,
getting
I need to-
interference.
Yeah, I'm close to the reactor.
Radiation.
Radiation unknown. I don't know. I'm weird.
So he's turning some levers, which will probably cause the reactor to start destabilizing.
No, I was just draining the fuel out of the thrusters.
Oh, yes, I remember that. With all this, like, the steam coming out and the fire shooting everywhere. Yeah. That's important. Because if he bumps those fuel lines before doing that, it's very bad.
Uh-huh.
sometimes they build these ships in such a way to make it so they will blow up.
Yeah, there's a particular form of nacelle that, well, literally, it would to salvage it. You have to cause it to be set on fire.
Salvage registered.
Oof.
Transferring credits.
I mean, destruction, salvage is definitely a thing.
But yeah, you do bring up a very good point, and I guess that's a very good point, and I guess I should think about it more. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What's
the
the
notion-
point that's been brought up?
If companies pandered to furriness enough that they actually, like, you know, let you reincarnate in a furry body, how bad of a company would you allow them to be before you'd, like, be adamantly against them? And then it's
I would say I would let them be as bad as Apple was near the end of Steve Jobs' life.
okay.
Processing
So
value.
there is a line.
Credit.
I feel like for a lot of furries, there is not, though.
Yeah, and I feel
And that's the
slightly
sad
judged and
part.
slightly bad. But yeah, people are desperate, and you give them something that they didn't think was possible, and you wave it in front of their face, and they'll put up with a lot of things.
I don't know. I think that I don't know. There's a moral line in the sand that has to be drawn, and not everyone will draw it, and everyone has to draw their own. But I know where I draw mine.
Yes, and that's why I love you so much, Gurai, because you're a very good person, and you care about people, and you don't compromise on your values, and that's good.
For me, it would mostly depend on, you know,
Deposit registered. Account credited.
what would be required of me for it.
Fair enough.
And, you know, obviously, I don't want them killing anybody or anything for it, but...
So no murder and no blood directly on your hands. So
No
if they said,
slavery.
okay. Okay.
Oh,
What if
and
it's
no
just AI?
Transferring credits.
Yeah, definitely no slavery is a big one for me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that.
Well, I mean, there's a type of slavery that could be allowed, but that would have to be between consenting adults.
Okay, Gurai. I don't think it's wise to trust the corporate patriarch to do that.
Yes.
How
Yes,
his
wage slavery
tone
is definitely a
changes.
thing.
What was that, Zim?
How your tone changes.
Yes, I was trying to be delicate.
But before it was okay because they have paw print for logo.
Yeah.
Secured. Credits awarded.
Kieran, there is some debate to be had about whether bats are fragile or not. Like, on the one hand, sure. Physically, you're rather fragile. However, health-wise, bats are insanely resilient.
Yeah, not much makes a bat sick. Usually their only real big fears are rabies.
Applying credit.
Well, even that they don't actually get sick from, it's just that they can pass it on. They
And
can
I think there are
carry a
some
lot.
Salvage
Yeah.
deposited. Applying credit to account.
They're carriers.
Which is very similar to rodents, to be honest.
Yeah, well, they are basically a rodent with wings.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Don't tell Statch that.
What's wrong with being a rodent?
Nothing, but then you're gonna have flying Skaven. Anyways,
This sounds like something that I know quite a few people would be into.
Including Garou.
Yes.
I thought we weren't trying to help the bad guys to do the TF.
I
Yes.
mean, well, aren't you the ends justify the methods?
5 minutes left, Cutter.
Well, put me on the moral precipice, why don't you?
Sorry.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Do you ignore the Skaven invasion to your city if cool TF?
Well, Garou, do you?
Well, let's see. That was the question that Zim posed. that was literally what Zim said. He said, as long as my personal requirements aren't much, so just have to turn a blind eye, I guess. And I don't, and they don't kill people and they don't enslave people. Then it's all good.
Well, what does ego death count as?
See, that depends if people believe in.
And
ego
my
death.
net died.
Yeah, I see the spinning.
Oh,
I was
no.
hoping not.
Wait, we can still hear you.
Yeah.
We can. We're in Telegram. Or
It looks
Discord.
like certain things died.
It came back though.
Yeah. It looks like it recovered. It was just a temporary thing. Thank fuck.
So we're
Hi
kinda
again,
doing, like,
everybody.
we're kind of doing the podcast format here, I guess. Just it's what we're talking about that gets people with the cool shipbuilding and the chill in the background. You just got to play the video in reverse. He's actually building the ship.
I mean, whether or not you put ego death is something that you are concerned with, you can't deny that ego death is a thing.
Right. I guess we all have our lines. I mean, there's the one end where it's the eldritch entity that completely replaces you and uses you like a puppet, and then just reshapes the puppet to fit what it wants. That is very much a theme in video games and such. Like the villain in Diablo.
Hmm.
Then that's the extreme level, and then there's like
There's also-
hell.
There's
Huh?
also the reduction or degradations of one's thought processes to that of they're not even the same anymore, like through things like dementia and
The sapience meter in Pawn Morpher, yes, which is a scale and not a binary. So then, how much sapience is no longer the person? Well, in Rimworld, it's when you can no longer bring the pawn back, which means 0, because everything else could be temporary. So I guess as long as you can bring them back, it's okay? Question mark. Because then it's just you could market it as an experience, and you didn't kill or enslave anyone.
that's where consent and temporary and how well, again, there's a lot of that's a very important differentiation to make, is whether or not someone can come back. And from my understanding is a lot of these mass TF spells are one directional and usually pretty heavy on the ego death.
And then there's like situations where it's like there's mitigating circumstances. What if the company that's TFing everyone, I like the game to change, they were TFing everyone because there was a killer virus that was going to kill everyone. So they turned everyone into animal things so that they would not be compatible with the virus.
Okay. Remember when COVID was a thing
Uh-huh.
and we released the vaccine
Not much left of this
Uh-huh.
ship, Cutter.
and we had to fight so hard to get people to take it, and anytime anyone tried to make a you must take it thing, everyone kind of got really angry and violent?
Yeah.
Brand is repaired.
Ow, careful, you hit yourself with the tile.
I don't really feel I need to extrapolate on my point any more than that.
Well, that's fair. To be honest, though, the company that was making that just lost control of their creations, but they were designing a solution, and it would have theoretically worked, and it could have been completely voluntary. But, you know, the vaccine that they created was a little too proactive at ensuring people were using it effectively, to use your terms.
Also
it's
quite
not-
physically aggressive in a lot of ways. But you know, let's move on. Uh,
Well, that's just your standard, like, you mess around with the TF laboratory scenario. That's a shame they don't count that piece of metal that you threw at the thing, because even if your shift ended, it would have still gone into the barge.
It'll
Unless
go
this
in on
company
the
has-
next one.
This company has complete control of physics, Kuroi. That's how much rights they take away. They take away the laws of physics themselves until the next day.
it looks like Zim's avatar is face palming, and it's hilarious right now.
Early wake-up call.
But yeah, you know, nightly genetic backup, 10,000. Bailey's, 50,000. Transport for the product to take apart, you know, they charge you for everything. I've thankfully purchased all my equipment, so I'm not getting charged rent on that, but they do try to do that.
Can you buy your habitation as well?
No.
Oh.
They gotta keep some kind of leash on you.
I don't know if you're profitable enough for them. Maybe they'd want to incentivize you.
So does this game kind of ever actually end, or is it just they'll keep sending
Yes.
you can just keep getting new ships?
So, right now, I am right before the end. As
Oh,
soon as
okay.
I take this job, it's basically the end of this, of the campaign.
But you can keep taking other jobs
Yes.
as much as you want?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why, like
So
I
you
said, I am trying to get this debt up here gone, so, because I want to see what happens then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to see
That's
what
fair.
happens if you do the full
Do they-
pay off.
Do they charge you interest for the debt?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So the more you pay off the debt, the more money you make. Great.
Good night, Ido.
Night,
I
Ido.
think it's more. Good night, Ido. I think it's more when you start, you're probably very much on the back foot, and then it's like you kind of have to claw your way up to owning stuff so that you can push your way to the front foot, or to
Yes.
getting
Yes.
your debt. Very much starts off getting much bigger than you can possibly dream, and then as you buy your stuff, it rises slower and slower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact that you can pay off your debt means that the debt wasn't too high, which is good. You cheated in your money. I don't know.
No, I did not cheat.
I'm-
I have just been tearing apart so many fucking ships on this playthrough.
You
Like,
worked hard.
literally.
It's still got a lot to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the debt was several trillion. I bring in about 3 million a day.
But yes, Kuroi. Would you try and turn in the Skaven?
I don't understand. Would I try to turn in the Skaven?
Yeah, so if you found out there was a Skaven who was trying to TF people instead of, like, attack them, that would solve the conflict.
I guess he's asking if you would report them.
Yes. Would you get them caught and tell the those people in
Well,
whatchamacallit?
considering the TF spell that the Skaven use is very ego murdery, yes.
Okay, fair enough. You're a product of your prior exposure to the the propaganda. That's fair.
What?
What?
Oh god, oh god, oh god! Ugh!
I feel very
No.
attacked right now.
I feel bad for Zim. He almost went into the dragon's mouth. I didn't mean to distract people that much. And no,
I-
Kurai, it was more about the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure the dreaded 13 that is normally used is a lot different than the research that was being conducted by the Skaven. But I don't actually know.
The only dreaded...
Isn't the Dreaded 13 the way it actually works is like a bunch of Skavens are summoned directly into a bunch of people?
No, the actual tabletop version... The actual version is that enemies are directly turned into Skaven.
Huzzah. But
Okay.
yes.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
That's fair. Now, unfortunately, Regis or a variant, if I were in that situation, would probably be too curious for his own good. He'd do the same thing that Regis is doing in Piercing the Veil. He'd be like, oh, this is so interesting. Tell me more. You mean there's a way that
Like,
we
does
don't
he
have
have
to
a car? Tell me more. Tell me more.
But I'm also
Sorry.
like a big proponent of TF, and so yes, of course I'm going to. What did you pick up? A random syringe?
I was a piston.
Oh,
See, the issue is, Garu. At the end of the day, while I can appreciate some fun TF, I am not a TFophile.
that's fair. That is fair.
Yeah, you and Raijin get along on that.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Who and Raijin get along?
Kuroi.
Kurai? Aw. But that's okay.
Raijin's not super into it either, but he tries for me.
Aw.
Yeah, that's
Kurai. I love
that's
you,
me.
Kurai. Whereas I
and then you
Yeah.
get your attempts made fun of.
no.
Yeah, you are a
Yeah.
very impressive AI, Kuroi.
I wasn't making fun of it at the time. I literally thought it was fascinating the way you were approaching it. I wasn't saying it like it was a bad thing. Remember, I do play around with
know.
computer science things a lot. So I was
I
studying AI.
know. Yes.
We
And
know.
I was doing that from...
Now we're
know what?
teasing you, though, over it.
Okay, but I worry about my boyfriend's well-being and whether or not they feel judged about trying to meet me halfway and being nice to me. I want them to know that I care about them.
I know.
So I'm kind of stuck in a trap.
A TF trap.
Oh, wow.
Of course, it's a TF trap.
Oh,
You know that's literally it. It's I can basically imagine like being in a room with like Zim and Garu, and they see a trap that's very clearly a trap that will very clearly turn them into something, and then both looking at it gleefully and drooling, and then there's me behind them just like rubbing my horns like why?
And that's when, you have that like dice roll system and you just go, okay, well, time to roll the die. And then, You know, we'll maintain that veneer of not actually wanting the trap to go off, but we'll still be bold enough to try and check for traps and see if we find it. And if we don't find it, oh well, I guess there's no traps. You know,
Well, you
there's that
see, no,
level.
the best part is, though, is I know that somehow one of you will be like, oh, well, I guess there's no trap. Walk in and trigger it. And somehow there'll be some sort of, oh, what is it, Rube Goldberg machine or something. And the end result will be the potion just flings past and misses you and smashes me right in the face.
You know how it is, Kira. It'd be like an, oh well, I got a nat 1. What can you do? Woe is me. I guess I'll have to go in that room. Roll an agility check. Nat 20. Wonderful. You definitely dodged the... Yeah. Yeah. We've been there. On to the next dungeon. Meanwhile, Kura is behind us. Everyone roll a dexterity save. Me and Zim both get, like, either, like, nat 20s or dirty 20s, and Kure's there rolling a 5.
I was
Ian-
too distracted by stroking my horns at the ridiculousness of the situation to notice.
Yep,
Me and Zim.
that sounds like an excuse somebody that wants it would make.
Don't worry.
Also, when
I'd
did you
carry
get
you on.
those horns?
Right, Ice Kitty always has horns. I always has horns.
So you had, like, I don't know if but, like, wasn't Kuroi going to be something else, but then, like, decided to be Kuroi? I don't know if you want to get into the details of that. But I guess that's choosing to be something else as opposed to having it happen to you.
Huh?
Well, the whole dragon thing. Like,
What about it?
isn't that how that works?
No.
Oh, okay.
In the world I do, the dragon are just fate children. They're just fate's children, essentially.
I just misunderstood the part where, like, they were supposed to, like...
They're basically
realize how-
chosen by the dragon, but it's like the dragon would have always chosen them because they're fate's
Oh,
children.
Okay, I thought they chose it when they could see everything of their future in their life or whatnot, and then
They
agreed.
can.
Shift clock says 5
Yes, because they're
minutes
fate's children.
left. You know what to do. We
So
were
they
out.
choose to be the dragon.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, never mind. That's why I said I wasn't sure. Just trying to find common ground, that's all. 'Cause
I don't
as
know, it
Sim
sounds to
mentioned,
me
we're
like
more-
you're trying to, It sounds
That's
to
asking
me like you're, trying to just twist it so he, is the same.
What? No.
And I was, making a joke about him being TF, or having gotten TF'd, and that's where the horns came from.
Yeah, and that made me think of
Yeah.
this thing where he said a long time about like them choosing to have the dragon, which is they would have been another creature if they didn't. So in a way they kind of did, and that's what I was thinking, but I misunderstood it. So yeah, fair enough.
They would have been themselves without the draconic-esque features, but
So the
they
horns.
weren't ever that because they're fate's children, so they're always born that way. It's like they're nexus beings. The Tavalon in Wheel of Time. I think that's it. The Tavalon, the people who are like, you know, the threads that pull everything else.
Tarvalon is the,
No, that's
White
the
Tower.
city, isn't it?
yeah.
What's
Well,
the
the
thing
city
I'm
that-
thinking? What's
I know what
the-
you're talking
ran
about.
another Tavarian?
Yeah, Taverin.
Either way, the horns look good on you. And they make the petting more interesting. Do they not?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So why are the lines red? What does
It
that mean?
means that it's got a bad connection and will break at some point if it doesn't resolve.
Ah, okay.
Like something is blocking it. Like there, it recovered, so. But now the line is, the tether is on the other side of this, so it's not really working right.
Enough.
But it's in there, so that's all that matters.
I'll take your word for it. Glad it made it in there.
Almost got taken by the dragon, but...
Ah, let's see.
Oh no. Oh, never mind. It's back.
Silly Gerer, ratmen are
Oh,
not real.
God
I would
damn
trust
it.
Skaven to do anything but backstab.
I wouldn't trust Gavin to do anything but backstab.
Aw. I guess that's fair. From the perspective of that is actually very fair, CJ. Unfortunately, that is very, very fair. You can't know that if you met like a Skaven like Statch, that you would get TF'd by him. You'd think Skaven, and if he said that he wasn't going to hurt you, you probably couldn't believe him, because Skaven. And you can only really operate under the
Oh, crap.
knowledge that you have. Ooh, something wrong?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna find.
My helmet has a hole in it.
Oh, okay. We're gonna find out that in a few seconds, probably. That's gonna
Nope,
be scary.
I'm gonna go into here and just end my shift early.
Ah, he's tuckered out. Guess you need air to work.
Hey, Pikash.
Oh. Apparently you're
What's
aware.
an entomatarian? Do I
Oh.
want to know what an entomatarian is?
That sounds like somebody that will eat only specific things. Where did this come from?
This is the food
Oh,
options you
no.
have at the start of the game.
Oh, insects.
Oh, okay.
Good morning.
Enjoy your
Okay.
roach diet.
Lynx would like to share the
It's someone who
following
eats
message.
plants and
The only
bugs.
fees permitted in
Okay.
the salvage yard are profit, processor,
Huh.
and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
I
Well, I
assume
mean-
plastic free is the most expensive.
It is. This is exciting. I love this game, and
is.
so I'm excited to hear your first reactions to it.
Oh.
I was gonna choose either chicken or plastic free. I'm gonna go plastic free. I'm gonna regret it.
I mean, you're probably 90% plastic from the start. Didn't they print you on a 3D printer?
I don't want to skip training.
And they'll probably charge you for it.
Oh, I can just not skip training, okay.
You should really read through the terms of service, by the way. They are hilarious.
I read through them last time. I remember them being funny, but I couldn't be bothered. I'm gonna go to bed in like an hour and a half. I wanted to play the game.
Fair.
They love to hear that. It's just standard boilerplate anyways.
And once
They know
again,
what that
Guru
means.
has sided with the corporation
Corporate
again.
America. Of course he
See,
does.
The problem, you can't tell my sarcasm. I was going to talk about how how, you know, written by Asmodeus himself, but fair. I just played a D&D campaign where they tried to do that to us.
Salvage deposit secured.
The GM is doing stories based off of stories, and they had one based off of Wonka. And there was that scene in the beginning with the contract. And almost everyone in the party did not want to sign it.
To account. Salvage deposit registered.
Yeah, yes, that could work. That could work. Very smart, Pakesh. Just turn the people into anteaters, and if they're anteater morphs, then they'll enjoy the bug diet, and then you can feed them bugs. And since you're already printing their body from the ground up anyways, yes, why not just modify their taste buds so they like bugs?
Don't let Gary be in charge of corporations.
Where did Pakesh say that?
I saw anteaters. Pakesh just said anteaters after the amazing world of microplastics.
Okay.
Okay, this game is very loud. I'm going to turn it down.
Yeah.
I was just deafened by a kid telling me a nursery rhyme.
Alright, gonna leave this here.
Thruster fuel. I presume those pop like popcorn if you're not careful.
Yes. But they are also useful for me because, well, it's thruster fuel, which works for my thrusters that let me maneuver around.
Yay.
Holy crap, there's a lot of these here.
Soft crates. Thruster fuel. Kaboom.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So here, this would be useful if I were earlier in the game, but it's not useful to me, so I'm just gonna throw it in there and get what I can out of scrap from it.
Nice.
Which
Oxygen
was
tank?
100 credits. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing the thing. There.
What thing?
I was watching the stream and not watching the stream.
Applying credit to account.
So I was
You were
too far
watching the
behind.
stream and not watching the stream.
Locally, correct.
Oh, the Discord feed.
Yeah. It's because I like to make sure I don't miss comments. And I don't realize that they do show up on... They're a little bit of a delay when they show up on the right, but they are there. Well, welcome back from commercials, Pakesh. It's always good to have the wonderful Soda Bear.
Oh no. I think that got stuck on the geometry.
And ironically, Garu doesn't actually play corporate werewolf all that much. But he does have another character who does it for him. So, yeah. It's more of just taking advantage of the tropes to usually subvert the humans because they love their corporations and he can just play to the meme. You can string a whole army of humans along with promises of riches. So if you want to get a bunch of TF people, you just tell them there's a really fancy treasure in the dungeon that might TF them.
Oh, you're up late, Era. Hi.
Oh, hello, Era. Is that a bottle of soda?
Yes.
Well,
And now it has
No
been
one's gonna
fed to
drink
the furnace dragon.
oh, well, that's very nice. I guess Era did just get up.
Aw, sorry to hear that, Era.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Aww.
Oh, that finally got in there. Good.
I'm glad your day itself was good, Pikesh. And sorry about that. Oh yeah, you should have given this soda to Pikesh. But it seemed like Era needed it more.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I kind of wish you had like drones you could deploy that would do a lot of this stuff for you.
I mean, the whole point of the game is doing all of this, so I'm fine with there not
Fair.
being those.
That's fair. More all the little bits, and you gotta get them before you run out of time in the day.
I seem to have put away my cutting tool and do not know how to pull
Hold
it out.
R.
Again.
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
It is not working.
You're not getting a radio menu?
No.
Hmm.
Check your key bindings?
So can you finish a
Mashing. It would be under probably menus.
So can you finish a ship before the end of the week?
Transferring credit.
I mean, it's not a weekly thing. I can take as long as I want on a ship.
We're looking at
Ah,
5
okay,
minutes
fair
left
enough.
in your shift cutter.
It's just the costs.
Weaver out.
The faster you go, the more profitable you are.
Exactly,
sense.
because I have daily costs.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, so I pulled out my scanner. Okay.
It might be that you're locked to whatever
Okay, there we
tool they
go.
want you to use for
Yeah, it
tutorial.
was just being. I worked out what it was and moved on, but it wouldn't let me.
Why
Okay.
did your guy just give a thumbs up?
Because I completed one of the goals.
Ah, okay.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
But yeah. Yeah, that's fair, Kurai. I totally imagine just the TF dungeon experience of going adventuring, and you'd get all the quote unquote bad rolls.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
You'd set off every single trap, and we would walk through and just passive perception and just be like, oh, we see a trap here. We step around it. Wow, we're so lucky.
I don't think anyone wins in that situation.
Sometimes that's how D&D rolls. Tabletop, sometimes you just roll a bunch of dice you don't want the results of, and then, you know. You know, that's why, as long as you can survive to the end of the campaign, there's always another campaign. Law of large numbers. Eventually, you'll win. You just gotta keep playing. Oh wait,
So
you're
it's
not
a-
trying to lose.
So it's a Skinner box.
Well, I mean, you only have to win once. But I guess it'd be more fun if you
Fair.
won more. Whereas you have to keep losing. Oh, no, I guess you wouldn't want to lose it, but you from your perspective, it's you can only lose once, but you have to keep winning every time. Whereas us, it's we can win, but we aren't going to win forever, so we only have to lose once. Are you confused yet, Kurai?
I'm confused.
No.
I
I
was
feel like
confused.
I'm one of only 3 people who could understand that train of thought.
It's because I flipped around so basically I was saying for me and Zim we would want to lose. So from our perspective, losing is winning. So we only have to win once, and if we lose, we can keep playing until we win. Whereas you're trying to not lose, so you have to keep winning, and you only have to lose once, and then you lose. So you don't want to lose. So one group is going to be much more happy-go-lucky about how things are turning out, and the other's just going to be like, oh no,
You got
oh
about
no.
1 minute till the yard goes dark, Cutter.
Yeah, that would be how that would unfold, unfortunately. And there would be me. I'd be like, why are you so nervous, Kurai? That's the worst that can happen.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I'd totally be just diving into the adventures like it's a big vacation.
Credit applied.
I assume your tractor beam eventually gets stronger,
Yes.
Probably.
because right now it sucks.
Yes.
What's wrong, Gary?
Nothing. He was pulling the poster off of the side of the ship, and then his shift ended.
It was a door control, but
Fair enough. +2 +1. Huh. Or plus or minus 0.02 or plus or minus 0.01. Huh.
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
woo, good profit.
Yay! You're being very profitable.
I just
by
have
3 orders of magnitude.
I just have a few more ships. You know, a couple of 100 or so more ships to take apart.
Yeah, then you'll be able to retire.
Everything says retirement at the end of this. Huh.
Well, I don't know actually. There might be retirement at the end of this, Kurai. Just not the kind you're hoping for. more of the... We retired Unit 383 this afternoon, and we've installed Unit 384. Profit quotients are looking to be exceeding quarterly expectations. What's wrong, Kurai?
You make me sad sometimes.
Remember, you want to live with this for the rest of your life there.
I know. Don't worry, Garu. I love you. Hello, Raiden.
Hey, Raijin.
Raijin! Mwah.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Yeah, I was watching you pull that thing out of there, and I was thinking, this reminds me of Lethal Company. Not Lethal Company, what's that other one? Repo. You trying to get that through that doorway.
Although I
Oh,
think there's no monsters in this besides corporations.
What's the ghost ship?
Ghost ship is a thing. Ghost ship is a thing.
I figured as much. I figured.
Is there actual like monsters in Ghost Ship, or is it just spooky and dangerous?
I'm not going to say anything and let you experience it for yourself.
Okay then.
Okay.
Unless you want the spoiler.
Are you going to be cracking open one of those ships?
Probably at some point. Does it get full horror is I guess all I need to know.
Creepy would be the better way to put it.
Creepy's fine. If it gets like jump scare horror, then yeah, I'd rather it be spoiled. But if it's just creepy and a little spooky, that's fine.
Alright, I will give the spoiler then. It's not so much that it gets jumped. Like, it can be a little jump scary. Basically, the idea is rogue AI.
I was just about to say that.
And
It locks the
so
doors on you.
sometimes it will just close a door in your face. And on top of that, there's, you know, weird noises and such. Things, mostly just things will turn on or off randomly.
I totally thought it was going to be a rogue AI that's going to try and kill you for entering its ship. Please wait here while we warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Good old portal. See, the corporations can make digital monsters too.
Well, AI is illegal in this universe.
Oh.
So if you come across that, you're supposed to destroy all of the AI nodes. They don't even salvage them. You just you're supposed to shoot them with your laser and destroy them.
Oh.
In fact, they yell at you if any of it happens to get in anywhere else.
Yeah, liability. They can't. They're a reputable company. They can't have any of that. It's all documented. Their AI goes in through the back channels where it isn't logged. Can't have a sloppy employee making the company look bad, now can we? This makes perfect sense.
Right, Jen.
Oh, rogue AI with TF tech. Now we're talking, Pikesh. I like the way you're thinking. Are you trying to get me to go side Team AI? Humanity redefined.
Credits awarded.
Wrong then.
Hi. Mwah.
Mwah.
Alright, I think we're ready for the reactor.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I guess that's not where those are supposed to go. Oh, okay. Alright, the coolant is out. The
Is now
reactor.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
I probably could have done a lot of this already.
Yep. And now you gotta pay the price.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Plunk.
Ow!
Wow.
There we go.
That was shocking.
Ow.
An object in motion stays in motion until it is met by an equal and opposite force. And there was a whole lot of get over here, and not a lot of get away from me.
Applying credit to account.
Had to go fast.
Yes.
I do not appear to have oxygen yet.
It might be whatever difficulty you chose, or the tutorial might be.
I think it's just tutorial
I don't
because
remember. It's been a
I
while.
picked standard.
Salvage destroyed.
Okay, so yeah, it's probably just tutorial. It's been a long time since I've done the tutorial.
That's fair.
Might have even changed since the last time you've done it.
Well, I mean, the game's been on full release for a while, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Pikesh is saying that you went and ate the reactor because you wanted mutation points.
No.
Turns him into a kaiju.
Valuable object.
Like that big lizard from Sonic Adventures.
Cutter, shift's got about 5 minutes left in her. Let's make them count.
This is fun.
Leave her out.
Alright, got a bunch of these plates to pull out of here.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Object processed. Transfer
Well, they just mentioned the AI ban.
Oh. Yeah. You can't really compete with AI, so it's kind of bad for corporations.
Well, it's also that it could go rogue and, you know, try and kill everybody, you know.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Garu sells out humanity to the AI, I think.
It would be a shame if the AI went rogue. They'd be very good at using sneak attack.
I'm kidding, Garu.
If you want a TF book, a AI book, a tech book, get a copy of that. OEN and Saver. Huh. What are you talking about, Vikesh? I've got to look at the chat log to see what I missed. Ah. Okay. I'll look at it. I don't normally read, but you've given me a considerable reason to want to consider it, but unfortunately, reading book is one of my lesser known pastimes.
There's like a flare floating. Can I like grab it? No, it's just like junk.
Yeah, there's some random junk you'll see just
Good night,
around
Kanku.
that has no purpose.
Raw material accepted.
Not a whole lot, but there's some. And good night, Kenku.
I don't know. I would have thought a flare would have held some value.
It's probably a used one, though.
Salvage registered.
Ah, fair.
Credit.
Okay, let's try and get this in there fast.
So you can only have 4 tethers at a time?
Oh no, I can have more.
I think I can only have one at the moment.
Ooh, is that's the gun from Dead Space. He's got the line cutter from Dead Space.
I don't want to
yeah,
do this for
basically.
another shift, so I'm gonna try and get as much of it in there as I can.
Yeah, that's totally the line gun from Dead Space. It's very
Well, I
cool.
mean, it is a salvage gun that you're using in Dead Space, isn't it?
Salvage
Yeah.
It's engineering tools, yeah.
Gutter. Bring it home.
To be honest, the line gun is probably a better way to cut pipes than just disintegrating a segment, but it might not be profitable to do so because firing the line gun may be worth more than the segment of pipe you save.
material deposited. Account credit applied.
Okay,
But
I
that
don't
is
think
a-
I'm grabbing anything else out of here.
You know what this game really reminds me of, Kure, is Red Faction.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's
Space
that?
Engineers?
No, the power wash simulator.
Oh. Okay. You usually don't have to worry about exploding in Power Wash Simulator.
Did you just say simulator?
I said simulator. But I shifted out
Okay.
of my seat as I did, so I don't know.
Well, there's 1.6 mil left on this, but I think I'd rather go for a different ship altogether.
So what are we doing? Ghost ship or
I'm thinking switching games again.
Okay. Okay. Keeping the variety up.
Yeah, last night I only had 2 recordings because I spent too long on the 2 I did, so I need an extra recording for that. Or would like an extra recording for that.
Alrighty.
Plus, I tend to do just 1 ship per recording, you know. So, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Hardspace Shipbreaker. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards through stream loots, picking up merch over at zgfgaming.store, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Alright, take care.